Hi everyone, it's Nadine. I decided to show you all the things I bought in Italy as a way for you to kind of take the journey with us. I was going to do an Instagram live, but you know how that is, trying to schedule that. I may never do it. So instead, I'm going to show you all the things I brought back so you can learn about our journey in Northern Italy. Okay, so I'm back. Again, it's Nadine from Culinary Travels by The Sophisticated Life. And I'm here to show you all the things I brought back from Northern Italy. We spent 9 days traveling from Milan all the way to Venice. And I counted and we actually touched on 10 different regions in Northern Italy. So we really saw a lot of beautiful areas, did a lot of great culinary experiences, including truffle hunting, wine tasting in Valpolicella. We did a chocolate making class. I mean, we just covered the gamut. We did obviously food and wine tastings, went to the Prosecco region, tasted Prosecco. So I just kind of wanted to show you what I brought back so that you kind of got a sense of the things that we experienced while we were in Northern Italy. Just returned October 14th. So things are kind of fresh in my mind. So I thought I would do this video. Starting with Milan, a lot of people did shopping there. I'm not a huge shopper, so I didn't go into the designer stores, but the girls were really nice to return to Starbucks Reserve for me because there was a long line when we first went there. I jumped in while I was waiting for my Uber and took like a really quick video, but they went back to Starbucks Reserve and got me this really cute mug. So in case you don't know, Milan has one of the largest Starbucks in the world, not just in Italy, but in the world. So if you go to Milano, look for the Starbucks Reserve. They have like a bar in there, huge food areas, pastry areas. So at least I got a cup as a memory because I really wanted to go into that Starbucks. I'm a big Starbucks fan. So this is my memory from Milano. Of course, we went to visit the Duomo. I didn't get to go upstairs. So if you go there, make sure you buy a tour ticket. That includes the terraces on top. I really wanted to see that, but by the time we got to the Duomo on our tour, it was too late to get tickets for the terraces. We did see the inside, which was really amazing. So yes, this is my souvenir from Milano. And then we went to Turin, which was absolutely exquisite. While we were in Turin, we went to Alba on the truffle hunt. It's white truffle season in Northern Italy, but our dog was so adorable that he found both white and black truffles. And we got to taste food with white and black truffles afterwards, which was just so decadent. I understand why Oprah is obsessed with truffles. And while we were in Alba, we also had hazelnuts. It's a land basically of wine, hazelnuts, chocolate, what's not to love, right? So we also got, I had these in Italy the last time I was there. Yeah, I've been eating them. These are like amaretto cookies. And they are divine. They have them in different flavors. So if you go to Italy, try and get these. I know it's backwards, but hopefully you can see that kind of like the brand. They have, they come like this, like they're individually wrapped. And like I said, they have different flavors. So look for these if you're in Italy. They are divine. Of course, we got hazelnuts. I've been eating these too, but they're roasted fresh hazelnuts. So like I said, they're known for that in the area. And Turin is actually where Nutella was founded. So because of a shortage actually and taxation on chocolate, they used all the hazelnut and they have in the area to kind of mix with chocolate, the little chocolate they had to stretch the chocolate. And that's how Nutella kind of came about in the area. So I brought back 2 jars of Nutella. This is actually the name of original Nutella. So if you see that, you can get it in like milk and dark chocolate. I brought back 2 jars of like milk chocolate Nutella. Oh, this is it here. So this store has, in Turin, has tons of different types of Nutella. I even had, I ate it, but milk chocolate bar with hazelnuts in it. And again, this is the store that's in the main square in Turin. So you can get like everything there. Even their pastries were absolutely delicious. So chocolates, wine, we have Barbera wine. We were in the Piemonte region. That's where Turin and Alba are. And that's known for Barolo wine, Barbera wine. The Nebbiolo grape is what makes Barolo, which are very famous wine and well-known wine in that region. So if you're in that region, try those wines. So we had that with the truffle meals, and just amazing. Like I said, just amazing. Like, who wouldn't want to go to an area that's known for all of that, right? And so after that, we traveled to Bologna, which Bologna is known for a lot of things. It's in the Emilia-Romagna area. It's actually the capital of that region. And that region is the culinary capital of Italy. It's known for a lot of things that you may not realize, which is a creation of lasagna, creation of ragu bolognese. And so we did a pasta making class there, and we made ragu bolognese along with this bow tie pasta. And so to remember that, I bought this little cute cup that I'll put in my souvenir area in my office. So when you have that, think of Bologna, Italy. They're also known for mortadella, which our Bologna is kind of from that mortadella that is based in that area in Italy. So we had a lot of mortadella sandwiches in Bologna. I really love the vibe in Bologna. It was a little less busy than Milan, but still like a vibrant city, really colorful. So that's a great region and area to visit if you're into culinary experiences. And while there, we went to Modena, M-O-D-N-A. I may be saying that wrong. But that area is known for balsamic vinaigrette. So have you ever done a balsamic vinaigrette tasting? Because we did. We visited this villa. It's like a family, multi-generational villa where they make the balsamic vinaigrette there. Like, they had the barrels in their attic. So you age balsamic vinaigrette and make it similar in the way that you do wine. And so you age it in barrels. You can, do things to it, basically in a creative way to have the taste be similar to how you do wine. And so we had the 12-year age and 25-year, and I really loved the 25-year. It was kind of less acidic than the 12-year. So that's what I brought back, 25-year aged. Can you believe that? Balsamic vinaigrette. So that's what's in this box. And so one of the things that we learned is that if it has a DOP on it, that means that it's authentic balsamic vinaigrette from this area in Italy. You can have like traditional balsamic vinaigrette. You can have, which is what this is. And again, you can see that on the box up here. So it's just one way to make sure it's from this area in Italy and that it's been kind of certified as authentic balsamic vinaigrette, the DOP authenticity label, basically. So another area in the Emilia-Romagna is the Parma region, which is where Parmesan cheese is from. So if you want to really get authentic Parmesan cheese, you want to make sure it's from the Parma region. So that is, I don't even know when I'm going to use this, but when you put this on like salad, you don't even need anything else like the creamy salad dressings that we have here. I mean, this is just amazing. Just add a few drops. We had it on risotto while we were there, homemade risotto by the guy, the host that was telling us about everything. His mother made the food that we ate. Whew, I have to take a break there because the food was so good. We had baked goods, we had risotto. They actually sent us home with some of the recipes, like the vegetable omelet, the main course risotto that was filled with like garlic and onion, the ricotta cake that we had. I mean, I may have to make some of these because everything was so amazing. And then you just drop a few drops of this balsamic vinaigrette. I was in heaven. And we also got, I think, some of the recipes from our pasta making class. So I have to look for those because I cannot find those. And then we headed to Verona, which was actually my favorite area. It was just beautiful. It was clean, spotless. It just was like romance to me. Some areas reminded me of Nice, just colorful buildings. They have a Colosseum that's actually older than the Colosseum in Rome. We turned the corner and I saw this Colosseum and it just took my breath away. And that area, it's in Veneto. that area has a Valpolicella wine region, which was stunning. We did a tasting there. And the winery that we went to, the family is descendants of the author of Dante's Inferno, so it has a lot of history. We stayed at a spa resort within the wine region. I got, a bunch of us got treatments there, and the lotions and oils were infused with thermal hot spring water and with wine. I mean, it was just unbelievable, just really amazing area. We took a afternoon trip to Lake Garda, which I'd been to before, but not in like 75-degree weather. We did a boat ride. So that entire area you can just make a full trip out of. It was just wonderful. So I really love Verona. And of course, how could I forget Romeo and Juliet, which I wasn't really sure was a true story, but our tour guide told us it was definitely true, and that Shakespeare took another written and documented story about it about 200 to 300 years later and made it famous. But it was documented prior as a true story. So she took us to the houses. We saw Romeo's house, which is still standing. We saw Juliet's house, which is still standing. There's a replica balcony and a statue that was built of Juliet. And so it's apparently true. She was 14, he was 16. So I had to buy, my husband and I collect Christmas ornaments. So I bought this Christmas ornament of Verona just to remind me of everything that I saw in that area. There were medieval castles. It's on a lake. It's really not a lake, but a river. So it was really stunning. I definitely recommend Verona. It has a lot to offer. And so the next day we went to the Prosecco region and we did Prosecco tasting in caves. We didn't do the tasting in caves, but Villa Sandy is where we visited, and we toured their caves to see how they make Prosecco. We did a tasting there. I don't have anything from there in particular because I didn't buy anything. They ship worldwide, ship a lot of Prosecco to the United States. So you can look for Villa Sandy labels. And after that, we ended in Venice. Just wonderful. I've been to Venice before, but the gondola rides that we did in Venice this time were just wonderful because we had an opera singer, we had a musician. And so I'll just show you guys. This is one of the pictures. We had pictures taken while we were in Venice on the gondolas. This is a picture of the group before we got on the gondolas. So to have wonderful weather, to have a musician on the gondola, we dressed up, was just a very different experience from 2005 or 2004. I think it was 2005 when I first went to Venice and it was rainy and cold. So that was a great, great experience. Oh, I forgot to show you the wine. So when we went to Valpolicella, to that winery I mentioned, I did buy wine there. It was amazing. This is the Amarone that I bought there. Very special in terms of how they make the wine. They put the grapes on racks, and they make the wine from dried grapes. So very different than how normal wines are made in terms of fermentation. And so the wines are made either sweet or dry. This is the dry variety. And yes, amazing wine. So it was great to learn about it and when I got my wine certification, but to actually see the grapes being dried and then tasting the wine was, see that come to life was really, really great. This is a 2018. This is the wine that we tasted during our wine tasting. So it was great to kind of bring this home. So that was what I bought there. And so in Venice, we got to see a glass blowing demonstration. And there's an island, there's two islands, Burano and Murano. And so we got to see glass blowing demonstration that Murano is known for making these beautiful glassware. And so I did bring back, I didn't go to Murano the last time I was in Venice. I went to Burano, which is known for lace, but Murano is known for glass. And I did bring back some glassware just because it just was beautiful. So I brought back two glasses that I loved. Everyone is different. You know, you don't get the exact same, which I kind of like. And I did bring back, since I have tons of different wine corks, but I thought this one was cute and it matched the glasses. And I brought back some jewelry. also. So this is also Murano glass. It's really strong. I mean, they showed us they were like banging the glass and it doesn't break. So that's one of the unique things about it. And like I said, no one piece is, they're unique. Like they're not identical, basically, in terms of how they make them. So that is basically the gist, 14 minutes of what I brought back to kind of show you. I think it kind of gives you an idea of our journey through Italy. I obviously have to also write about all of this, but it was just a great trip. It's very different than Southern Italy, and I think the cities there are underrated, completely underrated. Turin, Alba, Verona, Bologna, I think deserves your time and definitely deserves a visit. I will be going back there for sure with Culinary Travels by The Sophisticated Life. So stay tuned. Make sure to sign up for the newsletter. 2024 destinations have been launched. We're going to Mexico City, Barcelona, back to Morocco, and to South Africa in 2024. I will also be adding some domestic destinations. So sign up for the newsletter. Barcelona is already out. So book that trip, and I will see you in 2024. It's Nadine signing off. Bye. And how could I forget the leather bags? I may not have brought back Gucci or Louis, but the markets had these beautiful leather bags, genuine leather, soft. So $59, $69. So yes, a lot of people brought back bags from the markets.